The Boys is a realistic superhero show where we follow Hughie Campbell as he gets roped into a conspiracy by Billy Butcher about the most famous hero, Homelander, which forever changes Hughie's life. Hello everybody, welcome back or to the channel. I am the Movie Tin, and yes, I'll be giving my personal opinion on the title of this review. But in order to do that, I must go into full depth and spoilers of the show as the final season begins next week. So, when that season fully finishes, I will be covering that. Anyways, I'll be treating this review just like my Peaky Blinders review, with general conversation, positives, negatives, and then I'll be ranking the 4 seasons we have so far. So, let's begin. So starting off here, I want to talk about the main character of the show, who I feel people have forgotten is the main character, and that is Hughie, played by Jack Quaid. Now, let's just be honest really quick. Who is actually choosing Hughie as their favourite character? I love Jack Quaid, I love Hughie, but come on, who's picking him? Anyway, as the main character, you can definitely feel him taking a backseat in later seasons, which is because they obviously focus on a lot more characters now, so I understand. But I'm hoping this final season really brings Hughie back as the main character. But in the early seasons, specifically season 1, I think Hughie is at his best because he is the person we follow, and the fact he was a fan of superheroes before his girlfriend, Robin, was killed is such a great detail. And while Hughie has things to do every season, I also feel every season more and more he gets less to do that isn't just meant to be a gag, other than his dad's subplot in season 4. Hughie's kind of become a joke character, and I hope season 5 fixes that. Next up here is who a lot of people will have as their favourite character, Billy Butcher. And while he isn't my personal favourite, almost everything they do with Butcher is great. In every season. In seasons 1 and 2, he's just set on revenge. And then season 3, he gets focused on taking V. And then season 4, we see the aftermath of him taking V and a whole mystery around his character of, like, what's going on with him. Is there, like, something inside of him that's saving him? It's a great mystery. And obviously we know the answer to it after season 4. He's, like, Venom now. But yeah, everything they really do with Butcher is, like, really great and investing. He's such a good character. And he has kind of become a villain. And I feel like season 5, we're going to see Butcher as kind of the main villain at the end. But yeah, Butcher is such a great character because you see where he's coming from a lot of the time, but you also disagree with him. But then there's also points where you kind of see, like, okay, he's very right about this. He's just going about it the wrong way. And so, yeah, Butcher's just a great character. And the next character I want to talk about is Homelander, of course. What do I even have to say? Amazing villain and outstanding performance by Anthony Starr. His performance as this character is simply amazing. He is also just a great villain who they have to write the perfect ending for, because this guy is so evil. He needs to get the most violent death in the show. He needs to. Next character I want to talk about, which may be surprising to you, is A-Train. That's mostly because of his journey throughout the show, going from the guy you absolutely hate in season 1 because he's the kind of the person who brought Hughie into all of this mess, and then going from that and then transforming into, like, an actual character you root for and you want to see make it to the next episode. Like, A-Train's journey in this is great. And obviously I can't end off general conversation without mentioning the rest of the boys and of the 7. Everybody is great and funny, obviously including the peak, if you will. You know, Frenchie, all those guys. I don't really have time to talk about all of them because there's so many characters, but just now I really enjoy every character. Now it is time for me to give you my positives. Well, 2 of them. First positive is the writing for every season. The story of The Boys is so interesting and keeps you invested every second. Even Herogasm. Second is the acting. I am surprised everyone in here isn't A-list actors already, because they are so good. Everyone. Now with that out of the way, let's get into negatives. First is the moments that are included for pure shock factor. And I'm not saying all the gory moments in the show are pointless. I'm just saying there are certainly moments purely for shock factor, like the penis moment in season 3, episode 1 to be precise. Funny moments, but just not needed. Next is almost every main character surviving this log, and yes, there are theories based on the comics that this final season will be very dark and kill a lot of people, but I feel some characters realistically should not have made it this far. Now let's rank the seasons and actually leave in the comments below how you would rank all the seasons. First place is season 3. I love this season, from everything with Soldier Boy to the boys taking the V. This season is really, really fun and the most rewatchable. Second place, I have season 1. A great introduction to the show, the characters, everything. A great premiere season. It's just the vibes of season 1 are so good. Third place is season 2. I really enjoy what they do with the Butcher and Becca storyline, along with furthering the relationship of the members of the boys. This season is really enjoyable, and that finale is peak, even if they have a Nazi in there. Then in last place, I have season 4. I do still really enjoy season 4, but compared to the others, it is definitely the weakest of the show. So now that we have all of that out of the way, I guess it is time to answer the question of the title. In my own opinion, your opinion may be different than mine. If it is, that's okay. Everyone's opinion is correct. And in my opinion, the answer is no. The Boys hasn't fallen off. Was the latest season the weakest so far? Yes, but it was not a bad season. It is still good. There's no bad seasons of the show. All of the seasons are good. There's like not a single season where I watch and go, oh, that was bad. Like, so no, The Boys hasn't fallen off. Has there been more moments for pure shock factor? Yes. That was in my negatives, but that doesn't ruin the show. That just has something that people can laugh at, and they're not needed at all. But people laugh at them, and some people watch the show for pure shock factor. So but anyways, no, I'm gonna say, in my opinion, no, The Boys has not fallen off yet. Season 5 could change that. That's all I have to say about The Boys overall. Right now, I'll give it a 9 out of 10, but we will see if they stick the landing. So I'll be doing this again for season 5. But obviously, in the meantime, I will be doing other reviews. Like this week, you'll be getting a They Will Kill You review. That'll be up on Wednesday. So Wednesday, I'll have a new review for They Will Kill You. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Leave a comment down below. Love you all.